A massive anchor, weighing tens of thousands of tons, was chained to the man's leg. With a burst of strength, a ruthless thug heaved the anchor overboard, sending it plunging into the ocean. Dragged by the anchor and the weight of the earth's pull, the man was instantly yanked toward the sea. At the edge of death, he desperately clung to the railing of the boat. The captain rushed over, trying to lift his leg. But in that instant, the man pulled out a gun and shot straight through the thug's foot. Before the others could react, he fired again, blasting a hole through another attacker's ear. Screaming in pain, the thug rolled on the deck, then scrambled up to the control room. There, he cranked the yacht to full throttle. The propellers roared, and the boat surged forward at top speed. The man clung tightly to the edge, his body flailing behind the vessel, the enormous anchor still pulling at his leg. But the faster the boat went, the harder it was to hold on. Weighed down and exhausted, he finally lost his grip and was dragged deep into the sea. Underwater, he knew he had 10 minutes to escape or he would die. He immediately tried to free himself from the iron chain, but no matter how hard he struggled, it wouldn't budge. Panicked, he scanned his surroundings and suddenly spotted a gun lying not far away on the ocean floor. Hope surged within him. Gripping the anchor with both hands, he used its weight to bounce along the seabed, lurching forward like a heavy-legged rabbit, heading toward the gun. At the very last moment, his lungs ready to burst, he reached it. He grabbed the weapon, aimed it at the chain on his leg, took one final deep breath, and fired. The chain snapped. Freed, he kicked upward with all his remaining strength, breaking through the surface just in time, gasping, sucking in precious air. But he was far from safe. The thugs who'd thrown him overboard had vanished, and all around him was nothing but endless ocean. Exhausted, he clung to a piece of driftwood, floating alone. As despair crept in, a strange sound echoed behind him. It was a group of teenagers cruising by in a private speedboat. The man waved frantically, calling for help, but to his shock, they didn't stop. Instead, they pulled out their phones and started recording his desperate state, mocking him. Then, as a final gesture, they tossed him a bottle of soda. He caught it, unscrewed the cap, and drank every drop. And just like that, they sped away, disappearing into the horizon. Now floating alone once again, the question remains, will the man be rescued in the end, or will the ocean claim him forever? What do you think?